Not long ago, in a galaxy just like our own. Soul Wars, The Spirit Awakens. With the first part of the designs now in the hands of the Agents of the Way, there is some hope of success for the dissidents' cause. And with their two friends in tow, the small group sets out on the next stage of the mission. With coordinates locked in, the crew and their guests make their way to a desert region where they hope to recover another part of the designs before soldiers from the Harbinger reach the prize.
Wow, so many lights and switches. Do you guys even know what all of this does?
Not even remotely.
One. I do actually. This panel shows the propulsional system. Engine thrust, trajectory values, fuel cell status. It's what helps us fly. Over here is the communication system. It's what helps us talk to other people. And this is the navigation system. It's what shows us where we are and where we're going.
You two always seem to know where you're going.
We do serve the bright side of the Force.
Right. What's the Force?
That's a good question. It's power, it's truth, it's hope.
Let's go into the crew assembly area and talk there.
Isn't that dangerous? Can you just leave all the controls?
We have autopilot, and G525 can monitor the sensors.
The future is amazing.
So, what's life like on your homeworld?
It's pretty normal.
Yeah, it's great, except for the tiger slugs. How did you survive that, by the way?
Again, it was the bright side of the Force. It gives me strength, knowledge, and power.
I don't understand.
I didn't at first either, but when Agent Corium first explained it to me, it transformed me.
You see, there are more things in the universe than what we can see with our own eyes. In fact, before I could even find out about the bright side of the Force, I became blind.
Is that why you do your hair that way?
No, that's just how they do things on his homeworld.
Oh. Well, go ahead then.
So, what are the people like on your homeworld?
Like anywhere else, I suppose. They just go about doing their business and whatever they think is right.
That's exactly what we mean. They have no knowledge about the bright side of the Force.
Yeah, that's how I used to be, just going about my own business. I used to work for the Empire. I was doing an important mission, delivering information about rebels to another planet, and then a bright light flashed in front of my eyes. I fell down to the ground. When I woke up, I opened my eyes, but I couldn't see anything. There I was, stranded on a planet, can't see. And that was when I met Agent Shepard. He told me about the bright side of the Force, and after that, I have a new mission, and that mission is to tell as many people as I can about the bright side. But the Empire serves the dark side.
So, the Force has two sides, like a good side and a bad side?
Actually, no. The bright side of the Force is hope, knowledge, and power. The dark side is natural, ignorant slavery. That's what happens to the people if they don't follow the bright side of the Force. And that's why we need this.
What is that?
This is one of 5 pieces of the designs. It's a kind of handbook to the bright side of the Force. During the war, our commander sacrificed himself to save the designs, but in the process, they are scattered all over this planet, and we need to find them and show it to the people.
Well, where's the next part?
Let's go see.
Okay, we've arrived. I'll send the Nemios down and we can take a look around. This is the spot, right, G525?
What do you mean, approximately? I know it means roughly. I thought you were using more accurate GPS readings. How close are we?
Wow, what are we doing here?
The GPS sent us here.
No, what are we doing here? Dune. Because of the sand dunes?
Stop with the puns, Chara, or else we're gonna have to sand you back to the ship.
Nice. That joke rocks.
Cut the chatter, you two. We have a mission.
Yeah, why don't we fan out? That way we can cover more ground.
That's a good idea.
Okay, Chara and I will search over there. You two search that a ways. You go back to the ship and get some better GPS protocols. Okay, let's. Agent Hawk?
Yeah, I feel it too.
Don't move, you're surrounded.
Huh?
I said, don't move, you're surrounded.
What?
I said, don't move. You're surrounded.
Oh.
Now stand down.
Who are you and what do you want?
We are the Desert Cobras.
Cobra strike first.
And we want everything. Your weapons, your ship, and your two little friends here.
What? No.
Forrest, help us.
Yeah, you're getting none of that.
Yeah, you're hissing up the wrong tree.
What kind of fool would say no to a Desert Cobra?
We're agents of the way. We serve the bright side of the force, and we're not going to give up our friends for anything.
The way, huh? Well, unfortunately for you, Cobras don't leave empty-handed.
Cobra strike first.
And unfortunately for you, agents of the way are loyal to their friends.
I do have a compromise, though.
This ought to be good. Go on.
Okay, so you can fight us, and you might win, but most of you aren't going to leave here. So I propose that you let our friends here go back to the ship unharmed, and me and my fellow agent will come with you without any unpleasantness.
Take the deal. Once we disarm them, we can have whatever we want.
I like the way you think. All right, we'll take the deal. You drop your weapons and come with us, and your two little friends can go back to where they came from.
Promise?
Snake's honor.
Nobody move, or this snake sheds more than just its skin.
And who are you?
I am Sophic Berean, but you can call me the Mongoose.
What?
The Mongoose. It's kind of like a weasel that fights cobras. No? Okay, then forget about the Mongoose. And let's just say I'm the guy who's telling you how it is.
Right. And how is it?
Well, you snakes are going to lower your weapons, slowly back away and lay down on the ground. Then me and my friends will get on board our ship and bid you all a fond farewell from the safety of the sky.
No deal. As I said before, cobras don't leave empty-handed.
Don't think of it as leaving empty-handed. Think of it as leaving with your hands quite full of each other's best interest. Now lower your weapons, or my fellow agents and I will lower them for you.
Wait, he's an agent too?
Good. Isn't it nice to be friends?
So what about us?
Well, soon one of them's going to look up and realize that I don't have a weapon at all.
That's a good point, which gives us an excellent opportunity to run!
After them!
Make for that outlook. It'll give us some cover.
On it. That was a bold move.
Thanks.
In a minute, we can double back.
Double back? Why?
We weren't there to camp out. We're here to locate something.
It's critical. We can't leave without it.
It wouldn't have something to do with a small piece of a device that fell from space, would it?
How would you know about our mission?
I don't. But I've been following the Cobras for almost a week now, and I saw them rummage around through that space wreck and grab a piece from it.
What? The Cobras have it?
Give me some credit. I told you, I'm a mongoose.
He's a mongoose. Hey, did you catch red? Okay, note that. Today's piece was red. Boys and girls, we've got two sides at battle here. We've got the light or the bright side or the light side of the force, and we've got the dark side. Early on in the skit today, they described both for you. We heard that in the bright side, we have, you remember the three things? Hope, knowledge, and power, okay? And really what we're going to see throughout VBS here is that through knowing Christ, we are able to then experience new life, hope, joy, forgiveness, and there's power in him to say no to the dark side. For in the dark side, what were the three characteristics? Natural, ignorant, and slavery. See, what happens with the dark side is that we're all plagued by it. All of us are part of the dark side. It's our natural tendency. We're ignorant to the things of God. We're slaves to sin. But it's through Christ that we're brought into the bright side, through knowing him. And as a result of Christ and being in the bright side, we're then able to say no to the forces of the dark side. So boys and girls, be paying attention throughout these 2 weeks to how we see that ongoing battle between the bright side and the dark side, and how in Christ there is hope, there is knowledge that transcends the wisdom of this world, and there is power to say no to the dark side.